That's checked in for Freak. And Irving subbed in for a dominating. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2.
We saw some good action from Young. 13 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got...
Swap here for Cleveland. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. So for Brooklyn now, Chalmers is out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Young. Then there's Ryan Hollins. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. Just 5 on the clock. And they could do. No wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And maybe it goes without saying, but they had no answer for Irving. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Freak dishes to Barnes. And here's Richardson outside, and a foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Brooklyn. Nick Stauskas comes in for Bogdanovich.
Yeah, just used his strength there to get the post position without much fight from the defense.
Yeah, I think he's got to do a much better job next time of just bodying up. Get some muscle into him. That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
They set the pick. Back to Lopez. Lets it go from the wing. The shot misses. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just...
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, tonight another example of this team's excellent work here at home. What does winning here at home mean to this team?
It means a lot. It means that we come in every night and try to protect home court, and also our fans give us all the spirit and all the enthusiasm to come out and play hard in front of them. So a lot of credit to our fans that come and pack this gym every night. We're on our home floor.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan. Kyrie Irving.
He really sparked them with his defense tonight. He was so active out there, both in the open court and in the half-court situation.
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more round 1 action of the NBA playoffs coming your way. For Shaq and Kenny the Jet Smith and Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew. Good night, everybody.
boys with
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And folks, you can feel the fierceness, the intensity of this series setting the tone prior to Game 3. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Brooklyn Nets. Checking out Brooklyn, staggered after a resounding Game 2 loss. They'll try to regain their confidence and reclaim some momentum here in this vital Game 3. Well, after losing the first 2 games on the road, the alarm bells starting to sound. Would you agree, Kenny, that this is a crucial game for them if they're going to battle back in the series?
Yeah, some guys play much better at home than they do on the road. So they need some home cooking tonight, and this crowd has got to give them a big burst of adrenaline.
You know, if you listen Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the tide can turn this one. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. We'll see. Substitution here for Brooklyn. Jeff Withey, he's checked in for Lopez. Ryan Hollins comes in for Thaddeus Young. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Jarrett Jack is subbed in for Mario Chalmers. And the Cavaliers. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. He had the demeanor you might expect from a coach in his situation. After dropping the first 2 in hostile territory, he recognizes the task they have in front of them. He said, we didn't get it done on the road, and now we have to take care of business at home. Simple as that. Let's see how it plays, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Shot by Jack, wide open, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Freak. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Kilpatrick, guarded by Shumpert. They set the pick. Hollis Jefferson passes to Kilpatrick. Shot clock at 5. Withey gets the bucket.
The entire defense was frozen footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Irving kicks to Freak. 7-foot shot. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Freak's got 8. Nets have gone 8 of 14 from the field.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to NBA playoff basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Kenny the Jet Smith, got Shaquille O'Neal. Time to get ready for this crucial Game 4 of the opening round. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Brooklyn Nets in their house, Barclays Center. Checking out Brooklyn, a withering loss in Game 3. They'll have to play much better tonight. We'll see if they can steady themselves and get it done. And Kenny, a monster elimination game tonight. If you're the underdog and fighting for your playoff lives, what do you do to turn the tide in this series?
Oh, you got to play like there's no tomorrow, Ernie. Every 50-50 ball, those are those balls that are just rolling down the court. You got to get those. Every second chance opportunity will win. So, those small battles win the big war.
It takes only one big win to get that momentum back on your side. That happened for me and D-Wade back in 06 when we were down against Dirk.
Starting and shooting. 18,000 fans in a chorus here in Brooklyn. It's Game 4 of this Eastern Conference quarterfinal series. Down 3-6. Nets trail by 7. So on the floor for Cleveland. Freak, he's in at center. Channing Frye out there with Barnes. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. I asked him if this team still believed that they could come back in this series, and he told me absolutely. The guys know we're in a hole, but we've had our backs against the wall before. The pressure is on them now to close us out. We can just go, play our game, and try to get back in this series. We'll watch and see that happen, guys.
And thank you, Doris. Richardson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Cavaliers leading by 7. To the wing right side. There's the pick. All right, now.